Alrighty guys, what is going on? We are back again with another update. It is your boy Ecom with Ed. Thank you again for tuning in. If you're new here, I'm basically recording my process from 9 to 5 worker to 7 figures plus in my ecom brand. So yeah, let's get right into it. So today should have been arguably one of the happier days of this journey, and it ended up being about an 8 hour shit show. So, without that being said, as you've seen from the title, before you start shipping worldwide, obviously watch this video so I can save you from what I just went through for the last 8 hours of my life that I will never get back. But thankfully, I only lost about $45, and I'll pay that price any day for the amount of crap I just went through and learned, and this will never happen again. So as you can see, I snapped this so you guys obviously don't see the brand. I'm still running the store. I don't want that being revealed. But as you can see, this morning, well, from yesterday till this morning, I got 6 orders. This morning, I woke up to 3 orders. So I went on my phone. First thing I seen was 3 Shopify notifications. So obviously, in a super good mood. Meta ad was working, starting to convert more consistently. I'm thinking that I'm on a winner. Just for me to go to my store and find out that the price that the people paid was not what I have set. And so I recently started showing my ads internationally and selling internationally, and I thought I had all the markets set up and everything, but most of my orders have been coming from Germany and stuff. And I guess because it's a single item orders most of the time, there was no issues. But then once the bundles started happening, that's where the issue is. So this is where it gets crazy. So I thought by now Shopify or the bundler apps would automatically change and do the conversion rate for you, but unfortunately, a $1 billion company can't do that. So, um, basically, you have to actually go and manually set your markets and the price difference yourself. I didn't know that. If you knew that, great. You're smarter than I am. But in all honesty, I really didn't know this. So yeah, like you can see here, like I have, so I'm just gonna use this one as an example, Australia, New Zealand. It comes as a shared market. Obviously you can separate them, but most people keep it the same. So this was set to uh, use local currencies, which is what all the markets were set to. So that means, so like it was fine for a single item because then all that Shopify has to do when they pay, they do the conversion rate and you get the difference in Canadian, which obviously always worked out till today. Someone ordered 2 products and then another one, and what happened was because they were shown the price in their local currency, they were using the Danish coin from Denmark, and because of that, that's less value than the Canadian dollar. So what they seen on the screen was that many Danish coins, and then when they got the discounts, it was removed at first, then converted, and then removed again. So double discounted because of the conversion. And so they literally got my products for what I get them from the supplier. So all my profit went out the door today. Basically, I actually would have been only I would be just below being green on the store overall, and now I'm basically in the same spot as when I woke up, which is unfortunate. But on the bright side, we do have a winning ad, so we'll get to that. But that's good, and we're gonna be getting that money back, and it is what it is. But just really important. So because I didn't know that when they paid, that's how it worked out. And then I actually had it happen again while I was figuring it out, trying to figure out what's happening. I woke up at 6 a.m. It is now 2 p.m. at the time of recording this. I've been working ever since. Around 7, I got another order, and again, it was in a different currency. And because of that, what I'm supposed to get $45 ended up getting 36. Well, I buy it for 29. So I made $5 now instead of 16. Big problem if it scales, right? So basically what you do is you come here to your markets. So let's do this for an example. So it's going to say use local currencies. I recommend you put it to the Australian dollar. It's the closest to American dollars and Canadian. We don't need to worry about NZD. People in New Zealand are going to recognize AUD anyways. It's fine. Set it to the Australian dollar. Make sure it rounds up. Otherwise, you'll have weird decimal points like .54 or .55, whatever. So as you can see, this is good. So most people would think, oh, that's good now. No, it's not good. So you actually have to do more than that. You have to go and build a catalog like this. So I'm going to be blurring out the pictures, obviously, and product names here, so you won't see any of this. Um, so essentially, you will see, so these will be blocked for you up to here, but right here is, so these are my 4 products, okay? And so basically, you can see customers will see the prices in the Australian dollar. So now when they're on the store, they see the prices in the Australian dollar, which is how it was set before. Only the problem was the Australian dollar's values were the same as the Canadian dollar values, which again is a problem because the Australian dollar is worth less than the Canadian dollar. So they were actually getting a better deal just by being in Australia, which we can't have that. That's unacceptable. And then for people with paying with euros, I would actually lose money. So I'm glad I caught this now and early before it gets even bigger, because the ad is doing well and it's scaling, so it will be doing more. And this is a big, big thing. And so yeah, you literally have to come here and like, this is what I did. If you know an easier way, please let me know. But this is what I did. I had another window open in incognito mode. And basically what I was doing is for Australia and New Zealand, I would have the product up. I was asking ChatGPT what the conversion rate is to get to my target price. And then I was having to adjust the price adjustment by percentage as well as the individual pricing here and messing around with it until I got the ideal value. So now in Australian dollars, they see whatever the price is. But all I know is after conversion and after they pay, I'm going to get what I need for my margins. So that's good. So now I fixed it. It's solved. I confirmed that every country I open, it's all proper now. Like the euros are proper. Like, so there's no more bleeding, no more leaks. It's great, but you have to do this. So you come here, you create a catalog, and yeah, basically you include all your products, and then you go, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna change your preferences to whichever country. So like, for example, I'll even show you another one, because yeah, the European Union. So that's a lot of countries, right? Um, so because it's a lot of countries, like you don't have to do it for every country. So I would just recommend, yeah. So I set the price so the customers will see their price in euros, and then the store currencies in Canadian, 20% increase. Okay, and then I still mess with the numbers here, and now essentially when someone pays for something, so like for example, my one bundle is $39.99, so I have it at a 20% increase, and I think it's like 29.95 euros, but that ends up equaling 39.99 Canadian. Whereas before, it was the opposite. So like they were only giving like 10 euros, and then it was equating to the Canadian price, which obviously I just lose and lose and lose. So this is very important. If you guys don't do this, just simply don't ship internationally. And if this is too complex for you, this will hurt conversions, but there is a workaround. So basically, you can come back here and you can go. I'm gonna have to blur that out. You can come back here and go to markets, and you can set the currency here to whatever, like say you're in US or Canada, you can just set it to Canadian dollars. So that means like worldwide, everyone will see your store in Canadian dollars. Now obviously, if you're shipping worldwide, like you already are in this long enough that you should be doing this. I should have known this. So, but like if you're there yet and this is your next step, then yes, make sure you do this. And then yeah, if you're not there yet and you don't want to worry about this and you don't care too much about margins and you're just testing the worldwide market, Canadian dollars shouldn't be a problem, or USD gets more recognized. I recommend USD. And then everyone will see that and they'll be able to convert it themselves. The store will convert it properly. Because yeah, what was happening was the bundle, yeah, it was basically taking off 10. So when they see it in their currency, right? So basically for my one bundle, it's a $10 discount. So what was happening was once it switches to the other currency, oh, so now it's showing the conversion rate first. So now it already converted from the big Canadian price to the small euro price. Then it took 10 euros off, not 10 Canadian dollars off. So that's like another 20 Canadian dollars off. So the guy got like a $41 discount. Insane. He's lucky. He's getting, in my opinion, free products because I don't make nothing. But yeah, so just really make sure you have your market set and you have everything set, because yeah, like if you mess it up, it's like literally you're gonna deal with exactly what I did. And if it goes to scale, like you're shipping all those orders out and you're paying those fees for nothing, right? So you can't have that. I'm like, especially in my store, like where I'm still new and like having like a high conversion. Like I think my conversion rate today was like 13% or 12%, which is insane. Um, like every little bit of profit counts. So you need to really guard your margins, really pay attention. Um, I'm glad I caught this early. It sucks I wasted 8 hours of a day, but I fixed it. And I hope this helps somebody out there who's going through something similar or about to go through something similar. If you have any more questions, please leave a comment down below. I will always answer all of them. And if I need to make a video to answer it, I will. Again, thank you for watching. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.